Welcome to Creating Cool Stuff at Mountain View Farms, Cherokee. Here's the crew. And me too. Today we have cleaned out the raised beds and we are now putting down some of this landscape fabric in the beds. And after that, we are going to be planting some different plants. We are hoping that this is going to keep all the weeds down this year and that we are not going to have to be hoeing all this. And we're just going to lift it up. Lay this down in there. And put our frame right back down.
Save staples by doing that.
Yeah. And then repeat, and repeat, and repeat.
And we've plastic the other mulched areas, so that should stay pretty well too.
Hanger on it.
I think Christy mentioned this, but there is black plastic underneath this, and
Under the mulch part.
Under the mulch part. So all we're doing is just making it where we can cut out a hole in there and plant now.
Come up the hill to you.
And we'll just be repeating this several times until it's done. And we'll see you in a few. These are the vegetables that we grew inside. Now, some of them are still not all the way up. I grew them at different times, and some of these are only just a couple of weeks old, so they're not very tall yet. So they may go back inside under the light a little bit longer under the light. We are going to get most of these hopefully planted today before it rains. And go from there. I'm excited. I'll have a good variety. Lots of tomatoes. Lots and lots of tomatoes.
One of our favorite things to grow is tomatoes. They're so versatile. You can do so many things with them. We really like to can salsa. Trying to talk her into canning some marinara. But you can't beat a good old-fashioned tomato sandwich. So we always do lots of tomatoes.
Oh yeah. And coming near you is a tomato press already ordered. It's going to be easier this year. Whoop, whoop.
We'll definitely
Yay.
film that and show you how it goes.
Yeah. All right, we are continuing.
Yeah, they're all here. Yeah, they're all over. So be careful, guys.
Doing all the beds. And now while they're finishing that up over there, we are going to go ahead and start planting here. So Christy is gonna cut with a razor blade. We're gonna put 5 squash in here. So we're doing 1 in the middle and 2 the back, 2 in the front. Alright, and quick tip, it's a little easier if you put a cross instead of an X to go with the grain.
Much easier to cut. Okay, I don't know.
Oh, you made a nice trick.
Yeah.
Need a little sharper razor blade. And we got these little auger attachments. You don't have to use one of these. You can just dig in. The last ones we did, tomatoes over there, we just dug into the ground. But we are going to try these little augers. Save us some time.
Pull up and subscribe.
Christy, pull up as a spinner. I'll go up and down. Even when you're up and down, up and down.
There we go.
How deep do you want them?
That's good. They don't need to go deep. To have room for the plants. And doing a plus sign seems to work better than doing an X because you're going with the grain. Next up, we're using an auger this time.
We can edit that out.
And we do grow rocks here, so sometimes we can't go down very far. Is not cooperating. But this is the quickest way to dig that you can. Dig the old-fashioned way. And next we'll be planting. All right, on this side of the yard, we are planting some tomatoes. Some of these that we had planted were almost dead when we planted them. We gave them a good shot. They didn't work out. We are replanting some that we had grown. And that's what they are working on right now. That's Bradley down there at the very end. I don't think we've done introductions. There's Christy. This here is Chuck. Over there is Josh, who was doing the holes a minute ago. And I don't know if you can see me or not, but I'm Amanda. And this is our farm.
Got the assembly line going.
Yep. All hands on deck.
These we got going 2 foot on center in the row and about 3 foot or possibly 4 foot between the rows, just to get some airflow going and try to keep down disease pressure between the rows.
Good deal. Those are some we purchased. And these are what we're replanting. Riley's digging the holes here. And he's not using the auger. He's using a handy dandy tool that he got me for Mother's Day.
Yeah, testing different methods today.
Yep.
If it hadn't rained last night, we would probably be using the auger exclusively.
Hi, so we're going to try an experiment this year of tomatoes with fertilizer and tomatoes with an egg in the bottom. Roots and Refuge YouTube channel is the one that gave us the idea for it. So we're going to try that experiment and see how it goes. So this is our last tomato plant we're going to plant with fertilizer. The hole is already dug. You just add a little bit of fertilizer to the bottom, mix it in, put a little more dirt on top so it doesn't burn your plant, and then you're gonna put your tomato in. after this, we'll start working on the eggs in the plants and see how those grow.
And it is so hot out here today. Usually we do it when it's a little bit cooler. We've been working all day today and we're just trying to get this stuff planted. So excuse our sweat. There you go, on to the ones with eggs.
So the rest of this bed, we have 19 fertilizer tomatoes. And this row specifically, we're gonna do with an egg instead of fertilizer. Roots and Refuge YouTube is the one that mentioned it. And she does a 12-inch hole, puts the egg, a cracked egg at the bottom, and then plants her tomatoes all the way down. We have little baby ones, not as big as the ones that she's growing, so we're just gonna put them like we would normally plant, but with an egg in the bottom. We make sure to mark with egg so we would know in the future. These are just store-bought, not from a farm or anything like that. We let them come to temperature instead of from the refrigerator. So we're just gonna crack one, put it at the bottom, put a little dirt on it, and then we're gonna put our tomato on top and fill the rest of it in with dirt and get it going. I'm interested to see how these turn out. That's it.
Grow, baby, grow. And on to the next.